Be sure to follow my Twitter account at 90sbabygamer. What's going on, guys? It's the 90s Baby Gamer bringing you another video, and this time I'm here to discuss the minimum requirements for the PC version of Batman Arkham Knight, and at first glance they are a doozy. Let me explain. The minimum requirements have been released by Rocksteady, and they go like this. The operating system, the minimum requirement for that is Windows 7 64-bit. Now let's get on to the nitty-gritty, the good stuff here. CPU, Intel Core i5 750 or AMD Phenom 2 X4, that's quad-core CPU, 965. For the RAM, 6 gigs, and for the GPU, here's the meat of all this, GeForce GTX 660 or Radeon HD 7870. Now, for the minimum requirements as well, the GPU RAM is set to 2 gigs. Now, I know a lot of people, right? Oh, and let me just throw this in, by the way, minimum hard drive storage, 45 gigs of available space. Now, before I get into the recommended settings, I'm just going to say, for the minimum requirements, I wouldn't look too far into this. Rocksteady is known for having some pretty good PC ports if you look at the past Arkham games, so I definitely wouldn't worry about this. There have been games with some ridiculous CPU requirements. Metal Gear Rising comes to mind, where the game had, like, I think like an i7 as a minimum requirement, and people were running that game on dual cores, I believe. So it's I really wouldn't look too far into this. I think if you have a budget rig, right, and you don't have any plans on upgrading soon, if it's decent, if it's a decent budget rig, I believe Arkham Knight is going to run just fine on this. I think this is just a precaution, or whatever the case may be. As far as, do I think these minimum requirements are ridiculous? I mean, if you look at the GPUs, both of them came out in 2012. They're 3-year-old cards. I don't believe that this is outrageous for the current generation of gaming. I really don't think that this is anything to be worried about. I don't think this is anything to pull your hair over and say, oh, this is doom and gloom, my rig is useless. Just wait until people actually get the game and they put up videos showing various rigs, and I'm pretty sure there are going to be a ton of them that are under the minimum requirements and that they're going to end up just being fine. Now let me go on to the recommended settings here. It says operating system, Windows 8 64-bit. And then for the CPU, it gives you, of course, the Intel i7 3770 or the AMD FX 8350. Now, for the GPU, they say GTX 760 or AMD Radeon R9 280. Again, those are the recommended settings, and they actually threw out the ultra settings as well, which operating system's the same, CPU's the same. For the GPU, they recommend a GTX 980 or Radeon R9 290X. Now, some people are looking at these requirements and they're like, oh, please, I can max this out easily. Others are a little worried. For those that are worried, don't be. Just wait until people start posting videos after it's released showing off their various rigs. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you like more of my content, be sure to subscribe. Until next time, I will catch you guys later.